local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
We've been tracking storms all night, and I think if you were up last night, you remember this. We had this big, just giant blob of rain that made its way through the mid-state. That was a good thing for us. We needed that rain. It was probably a better situation than we could have anticipated, because what we were really thinking initially was kind of scattered activity here and there. What we ended up getting was more widespread in terms of what we got. This is Lancaster right now, and still a little bit of that wildfire smoke and haze that will disappear as we get later into the day and perhaps into your Monday, but at least for the next several hours, we do have to contend with that. Thunderstorm chances looking a little bit better during that afternoon hour as we warm into the low 80s today. So great news there. We have another rain chance to kind of clear the air, but more importantly, we are going to get that smoke out of there probably by the end of the day. So that's phenomenal. In terms of that severe weather threat, what we're looking at, strong winds, maybe some heavier downpours. In terms of hail, that could certainly happen. We're not really anticipating anything crazy, though. So keep that in mind. Make sure you just stay tuned. It's going to be a lot warmer, a lot drier, a lot nicer heading into next week. Now, we do have a big warm-up coming up. I'll talk about that in a second, but they actually updated this severe weather risk so that it's covering a much larger portion of our viewing area. So something to pay attention to as you go about your day. If you're in some of those southern counties, what it's looking like right now is the timing is going to be kind of starting in the early afternoon, persisting into the evening, staying relatively quiet, and then in the overnight would not be surprised to see a few pop-ups maybe here and there. Overall, it shouldn't be anything that's record-breaking. It's not going to be anything that's going to rock your world. But if you do get one of these severe storms, all the better for you, mostly because that rain is going to be super beneficial with drought conditions just steadily worsening across our neck of the woods. In fact, a severe drought in places like York right now, so they need it more than we do in case you end up getting any kind of a flooding risk, because when you have drier conditions, you do have kind of an increased chance for flash flooding with heavy downpours. Make sure you're not driving through the water. Make sure you're not walking through the water. And there's always a million ways to stay safe, mostly by staying away from the water. Heading into next week, great Tuesday for your Independence Day, and after that, Kayla, I don't like the fact that it's going to be in the 90s, but the fact that it's going to be nice pool weather, nice summer weather, it is July after all, I can't complain too much.
And the start of July, can you
right.
believe it?
Yeah, where did the month go, honestly?
We said yesterday we woke up and it was July.
I know.
And now it's almost the 4th. We are 2 days away from the 4th of July.